Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to Faison First. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how to overcome fear of failure. First things first, fear of failure. I believe failure is the biggest obstacle that holds people back from achieving what they set out to achieve, and they just accept what life gives to them. It's kind of like they just accept the reality of life, what life has to offer. They accept it, right? Rather than actually having and creating a life on their own design, what they want. So yeah, failure is something that is part of a process, right? If you want to succeed in something, failure has to happen or else you're not trying. I'm sure you've heard that many, many times, but I just believe that fear of failure, for me personally, fear of failure comes from a lack of confidence and competence in set thing, right? Because if you've never done something before, it's only natural to fear failure of you not being able to accomplish a task or a goal, right? Like, I'm a confident individual, but if you say to me, okay, the job that people do where they get on top of like this machine, I don't know the name of the job, but then they go to the roof and they start fixing it, like standing on a machine. Bro, if you tell me to go and do that, I would not feel confident. I am not competent in that. So there will be an element of fear of failure because I don't know what I'm doing, right? So it's natural. But I feel like people beat themselves up about it when they fail. But my mindset is I don't fear. I fear not living the life of my design and not living the life that I believe I'm worth, which is the highest level. Because I mean, I think it's pretty ungrateful. I don't think anybody should be on earth thinking that they're not worth whatever they believe they're worth. Why? You know, like it's pretty ungrateful to God that everyone should create the life of their desire, or at least try, you know. But so yeah, like failure comes from that, right? Lack of confidence and competence in something, right? Because if you're confident and competent in something, why would you fear failure? Let's just take rest in peace, right? But let's take Kobe Bryant. This guy was one of the legends of basketball. In his prime, do you think this guy feared failure of winning a game or performing well on a basketball court? No. Why would he? Because he's obviously now built the confidence and he's competent at basketball because he's been putting in the work for so long that there's no fear of failure there. I'm pretty sure that would have been his mindset, right? The Mamba mentality. Right? I've listened to a lot of Kobe Bryant's videos, interviews, and it all starts from his routine that allowed him to build such confidence and put in the hours in basketball, which made him competent, confident, and he's one of the greats. But that's just an example, because like in anything that you do, guys, if you've started off doing it, right, you are going to take failures, you are going to take losses, but I look at it as lessons to improve. Because let me tell you something, discomfort is growth, right? So to be at a point of discomfort, you're going to have to be like where failure is near enough there, and you just, you know, at that point where you don't see, you seem to not, things don't seem to be going your way and things are not going well, right? That's needed to grow. So yeah, to overcome fear of failure, right? You got to build a confidence and competence in whatever you're doing, okay? Now, how do you do that? By doing difficult tasks, right? So when you start to do difficult tasks, right, you start to build confidence. Like me personally, I get up at 4:30 a.m. every day. So if I'm up at 4:30 a.m., I know that's very difficult for most people to do. So that's a win in my eye. I'm like, okay, that's my first win. So now I get confidence from that, right? When I go hit the gym, like if you hit the gym in the morning as well, right? Hit the gym early mornings, 6, 7 a.m. Especially, and if it's before your 9 to 5, that's even perfect. You've now got another win. You've built confidence in that area, right? Because your brain's not going to know the difference between a win in the gym or a win waking up or a win here, a win there, It's just a win. It registers it as a win and you build confidence from it and you feel good from it. So the reason why I'm saying that is when you stack those wins, and you start to build confidence in yourself, right? And if you do difficult tasks, you become competent. The fear of failure will slowly like evaporate. It will just diminish because you're now more able to do that thing because you built the confidence and competence. So for me, right, like if you've known me for long enough, you've been following me, like I've always said it, I was not like this how I am now. I used to like be introverted. I used to not even like to talk on camera. Now I enjoy sharing my message to help somebody watching this right now who's going through what I went through. Um, so for me, how it came about, it was doing difficult things. And when I say difficult things, I mean difficult, something that's difficult for you. Because if it's difficult, it's uncomfortable. And like I said, discomfort equals growth. So for me, I was introverted, so it was sales. When I got into door-to-door sales at 21, or 22, sorry, that was like hell for me. That was like, what is this? Because I went from like I was so shy, I was introverted, I couldn't hold a conversation with a random person, right? So for me, a difficult task was, speaking to people on the doors, strangers, right? Being in a loud environment in the boardroom, right, with sales meetings, like hosting interviews. I did all these things, but believe me, at the start, I was not confident. I was not competent in any of that. So guess what? There was an element of fear of failure that, oh, am I even made for this? Like, am I even like good enough for this? Right? But it's okay to have fears like that, guys. It's okay to have fears. But what is not okay is to be a bitch, is to be a coward, and let those fears stop you from doing what you know you need to do to elevate and grow as a person. So as I was doing these things, guess what? I started getting more confident. I was like, oh, I'm the man. Like, okay, I did this interview, didn't go quite well, but okay, the next one I did, oh, okay, I'm better at this now. You just start to gain confidence because as you do stuff it's only difficult because of your current level of comprehension of what you need to do and your ability to execute like the task, the ability to execute, right, with confidence. So the confidence and competence will increase over time. So yeah, that's for me, like door-to-door sales completely changed my mindset on that. And I know it will work for you. Whatever's most difficult for you, whatever's most uncomfortable, that's what you need to be doing. Because on the other side of a challenge is immense growth. So yeah, and throughout that year, like I just built the confidence and I built competence obviously in sales, in communication, in persuasion. Um, and yeah, now there's no fear of failure at all. Like, yeah, if anything, in that area, it's the fear of whoever I'm speaking to. It's for them, it's the fear of them not doing it, right? But you guys, to overcome fear of failure, do difficult things that for you is your most weakest area. Do things on the other end of that to build the confidence and the competence. And before you know it, right, that will transfer to other areas of your life. Because I know now, if I was told, right, this is a blueprint, right, and say someone said to me, this is a blueprint. You're gonna go fly to Mars in 4 years. Well, then I'll be more confident that I'll be able to achieve it. Even though I'm not competent yet, because I've built confidence in the difficult tasks that I've been doing in other areas of my life, I know, okay, once I have a set blueprint, I am now able to transfer that into this task and the fear of failure will reduce. So you guys, just to wrap it up there, if you want to overcome fear of failure, build confidence and competence, and that's by doing difficult tasks, right, every single day. Because then you're building that mindset, you're building that toughness, in like that interior toughness that, okay, I can overcome anything. I don't fear failure. I've just overcame this thing. I've overcame my alcohol and drug addiction. I've overcame laziness and procrastination, sleeping and I wake up early. I overcame being skinny and being weak and being bullied. Okay, now I'm in shape. So when you add those things up, you know you've done it before, so you'll do it again. You guys, I had to share this with you. I love you guys. Until the next episode, This is Faison first.